I was the one that raised you up.
Say it.
Car down.
Put it down. Out. Thank you.
Good morning. So it's 8:53 and we are headed to pick up some groceries. Oh, why are you driving so close? There's a local church that does like kind of like they have like a food pantry where you make a little appointment slot and then you drive up and I guess you pop your trunk. I've never been to it. And you get yourself a little groceries for your family. Theirs is very organized. They have like a little shopping list, and if they have the things available, the website says that they'll give it to you. These are like food pantries, kind of like food banks for it's only for my area though. And I would say if you don't get food stamps, but I think even if you do get food stamps and they don't like last for your full like for the full month, they have programs like this available that the churches are more than glad to give to help. You know, groceries are expensive, and let me tell you, way back when, girl, when I knew that I needed a stamp. Okay, oh baby, thank you Jesus. Somebody just purchased something for the website. If it was one of you, thank you. When I knew that I needed a stamp, and I couldn't get one, like they wouldn't approve me for food stamps. I didn't know that programs like that, there were food banks that were out there. And you know, I guess because people were ashamed, nobody's talking about it. I'm gonna talk about it though. I'm not ashamed, but like I told you guys in one of those other videos, they don't have like, baby, you're not about to get like filet mignon and stuff like that. Sometimes they'll have like, at least the other one on the other side, they had like meat, like, you know, just steaks and things like that were donated from grocery stores to them. So they had a lot of stuff like that to give. You don't get to choose. There are some food pantries that allow you to go in there and like make like a selection. This one is not one of those. This one is kind of like, I guess it came to be during the pandemic, so you could just drive up, pop your trunk, and then put in the stuff. So that's what I'm doing right now. I wasn't gonna tell you, but then I was like, the Holy Spirit was like, but why? What if there's someone who needs, you need to look for a service like this in your area. So I'm not ashamed. All right, so I don't know if you can see it right there. You probably can, which is good because it has the phone number on it. So it has your food pantry, curbside pickup, and then like a number, kind of like the grocery store. And then it says text to spot your number. Text your name and spot number. Baby, people are blowing up the website. Lord, girl, look, hold on. All right, so now that I got all of our stuff typed in and I'm sitting here, so there's a lot of spaces. It looks like they have 20 spaces, and as you can see, there's nobody like next to me right here, so it's giving very much like social distancing. So I guess they began this during the pandemic, and it's like right up the street from my house. And just a little bit more about the little program they have. Some of the programs, I know this place called, well, I can't tell you the place because then it would be like, you know, there's this place, it's like assistant ministries, and they do stuff like pay your rent and all that kind of stuff. When you get the programs like paying your rent, which I actually got before, because remember, I don't know if you guys remember this story, but I had a car, electronic car. The car got ruined in the flood, and then I moved on this side of town, and because my car got ruined in the flood, they were actually getting assistance at the time. I think it was for Hurricane Harvey. They were getting assistance, and if you had any damage, like if FEMA declared that you had any damage, they would pay for your rent for 2 months. So that was like such a blessing. But places like that place did ask for, like, I mean, they want your bank account statements, they want all of that kind of stuff. For their food program there, no, because I don't know, for some reason people don't come and get the food a lot. I don't know why. Maybe because the state does have like the food stamp, the SNAP benefit programs, and usually that'll cover, like sometimes it doesn't, especially if you're eating seafood boils every night, but usually that'll cover your groceries. And programs like this, they don't, they tend to not have the stuff that you like want, so they don't, you know what I mean? Like, it's just not a thing. So go check it out. See, check in your area and see. I mean, I remember when I used to work at Panera Bread, like places like this, the church and stuff like that, they will come to actually get that fresh bread. And yes, it was from the day, but it was fresh. It was still in the back. They will give them all the fresh bread. So they have good stuff at the pantries, especially if you're actually in need. Like you actually, girl, you need the groceries to stretch just that other week until you actually get your paycheck or whatever have you. Or, you know, whatever your situation is, none of my business. But there are some programs that don't ask for, you know, your social security number, your email address, and, you know, the information of your, from your mama and your daddy and all that kind of stuff. There are programs that don't do that. So I just wanted to say that. But UC Kennedy, she's ready for the splash pad. We have a play date today at 10. It's 9:04, so I hope this doesn't take too long. But homegirl has been waiting to go to the splash pad since last week, really. So you want to say hello, Kennedy?
Yes. Hi guys.
Can you see her? I think I have to leave out this way. Okay, so we're done. He said they were limited on a lot of food, but girl, it's whatever. He said they did have fish, so that's a blessing because that's what we eat. It's fish. So I'm excited to see what we have. I'm going to show you guys. Like I said, we have a play date today, and I just texted the lady because they were taking a little while. It's 9:25, and we've been out there since, I don't know, 8:50. So maybe it wasn't too long. I mean, it's not quick as the grocery pickup line, girl. But I guess they start moving exactly at 9 o'clock, and they do move pretty quickly because it's 9:25, like I said. So basically 25 minutes. But that was I just love that. So yeah, I gotta hurry home. Even I'm like 2 minutes away from my house. I'm gonna hurry home. I still have to we gotta fill up the water balloons. And I texted the lady and was like, I'm gonna be a little behind. She was like, could I do 11? I said, could I do 11? And she's like, oh no, I'm almost out the door. And I'm like, oh my God. So as soon as I sent her that text message, baby, they came out. They came outside. What a blessing. Show you because Kennedy is getting a little restless. Hold on. Put this over here. So, some cupcakes. Bread, which is good as wheat bread. We like wheat bread. Oops. What's this at the bottom? I don't know what this is. Lemon, lime. Oh, sparkling water. Some Teddy Grahams. Ooh, I love when I get nuts. Some spaghetti. Gonna give that to the kids. Strawberry jam. Ooh. Look at me, girl. It's like Christmas. Spaghetti sauce. Black beans. I use this for seasoning noodle soup. I don't know what this is. Oh, this is a snack cake. Looks like some oatmeal and some beans I love. Tuna. Peanut butter. Some more snack cakes. I'm just gonna go ahead and put this right there. All right, let's finish. Some Ritz crackers, girl. More chips. Never tasted these. Bag salad. Ooh, green beans. And 2 limes. Then we have 1 gallon of milk, which this is the milk. It's like 1% milk, yes. We usually get 1% milk, so that's great. And let's see what else is in here. These are cold items. Ooh, a mushroom burger. I'll eat that because my husband's allergic to mushrooms. Candy, give me a second. There's some waffles. And then fish. So that's it. Let me put this stuff away real quick. Help Kenny with these water balloons so we can get out of here.
My mommy, you help me wire her.
You do what?
She watching.
Yeah. Hi, girl. So I am back at home. I've been at home for quite some time, actually. It's 4:28. We were out there for, girl, hours. I think we came, y'all saw we went at exactly like 10 o'clock. And then we left at believe it was like 1:30 or 2 o'clock, something like that. We were out there for a long time, having ourselves a good conversation. When I tell you guys, I'm going to use a different video where I'm just doing like a sit down chat for you guys to talk about what God just did. What God just did, how he just blessed me with what I thought was going to be a friendship for the girls, like for my daughter and the ladies' daughters, but really it's going to be a kingdom partnership between the two of us. And that's beautiful. When God gives you something, you forgot. You no longer were expecting in that area, and then he shows up. But so we just had ourselves a good time. And you guys are going to see this week, like, you're going to see something new. You're going to see something. You're going to see a change in me. My God. You're going to see a change in me because God has lifted me. He has lifted me out of a pit that I was in. And you've probably already noticed it by some of the videos I've been posting, that he's lifted me out of a pit. And because he has lifted me out of a pit, I know for certain that I need to lift other people out of a pit too. It's not fair for me to just be, you be the leopard that healed and never turn back. To say thank you, and then you saying thank you, turn back to heal someone else. You never do that. And that won't be me. So we have a lot of things. We have a lot of things planned this week. You guys know my son goes to school tomorrow. So him and my husband right now actually going to get their hair cut. I don't know if my husband's getting his hair cut. I know Kylan's getting his hair cut. But yeah, he's going to be out of the house tomorrow. And it's not sad. It's good. It happened in the perfect timing because me and Kennedy are off to do other things that God has planned. And stay tuned, y'all. Stay tuned. So I'll probably see y'all tomorrow because I already have. So I have some shorts that I'm going to do tonight. So of course I'm going to wind down with the family tonight. Spend some time with my husband tonight. And not that I don't every night, but you know what I mean. Like I'm going to start my night off in the room as opposed to staying in here and then going to bed late. I'm going to start my night off in the room, and then after everybody falls asleep, then I'm going to come back in here and do some work because I do have some work to do. But I'm going to chill out for the time being. So I'll see you guys tomorrow in the morning. All right, so I'm a little behind this morning, but it's 11:39 and I'm preparing lunch. These are going to be like some garlic butter potatoes. I have some green beans here that look delicious, and then I'm going to eat that with a little bit of cod. This is actually 4 pieces of cod. The cod that I got yesterday, as a matter of fact, it doesn't look like very much, but we're going to divvy this up among the 3 of us. You know, Kennedy don't want any of this. So this is going to be, just going to sit it here, let it cool down, put it in the fridge, and here is dinner. You want to see something gross? Kennedy has a cracker sandwich, but inside the crackers is actually chewed up crackers made into a paste. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. Can you open the crackers? Can we see inside of the cracker? Oh, that's gross. Oh, it's so pasty. She gave it. Oh, that's yuck. That's gross, Kitty. It's yummy. Her nails are blue because she had blue cupcake. And there's blue on her mouth. Look at that. Okay, put it back together. You can finish eating your little cracker sandwich.
Okay, Mommy.
Morning. It's 9:13 and we're headed to the park. I know. It looks like I'm running a little late, but I'm not, girl. I've been up all night. I woke up literally a few times last night. So I'm really doing good with time. We ate our breakfast, so we got, we can stay out here for a bit, at least until Kennedy's lunchtime, but it doesn't matter. We can stay out here for a bit. We're about to go take our walk, and I think she left her water bottle in the car, so she don't have no cold water, but I got cold water in my lunch kit, so I will be more than happy to share with her. And what else was I going to tell you? Oh, it's breezy. So it's 88 degrees right now. Like, can you believe that? I'm in Houston. It's 88 degrees right now. Tell me this is not a grace for me to get out here and do this walk and not complain. Because yesterday, like, I don't know if I showed y'all, but we actually went back outside yesterday. It was 109 degrees outside, and there was nobody out there. Like, there was no kids at the park, obviously, because all the equipment was too hot to get on, even the swings. But for it to be 88 degrees with a breeze outside, baby, there's no excuse for me not to go and get this little walk on. Okay, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I don't know what plans I have for today, aside from I do need to clean up. Like, I need to clean up my bathroom. I need to clean up the house. I've been so, I don't even want to call it distracted. I've been so focused on the call. Okay, I've been focused on what God's asking me to do, so I haven't stuck to my normal routine of things, like normal routine of cleaning and cooking. That's why you haven't seen a lot of it in this video. But today's Friday, so that means the weekend is coming, and you see how close they drive by me? The weekend's coming, and it's more chill by way of like cooking and cleaning, but that's when I actually get like a lot more of the crafting work done. So I'm excited about that. And sit tight, okay? Sit tight. I don't know what these nails. I need to take these. Can you believe that these nails are still on? Can you believe? You can't believe that, because I can't believe that, baby. And you know I'm washing dishes, sweeping floors. Like, I'm doing the most, and these nails are still on. So I am going to take them off today, only because I'm actually going to take out my braids, and I'm going to show you why I'm going to take out my braids, even though some of them already have come out. I never knew, like, if you have short hair, that braids actually can slip out easier if you don't get, like, what do you call it, knotless braids. So these are box braids, and they really, like, I can just pull, if I pull on right now, it probably come out, even though they still look good. Like this, I really don't want to take them out, but I really need to wash my hair too. And they're so, girl, they're hanging on by a thread, so I can't even wash my hair. And I also want to wash and do Kennedy's hair, and girl, I can't test the little press-ons that much. So I'm gonna take these off and then put on some more. Okay, put on some more, because what has this been? This has been over a week since I had these things on, and I bought a few more. I just didn't show them to you guys. I bought them yesterday. So like I said, let me take my walk, and I'll see y'all later. Your lipstick. I like the lipstick. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know if I can be seen. I don't know if you can see me. It is, ooh, girl, an hour. We did an hour outside today. I was listening to a podcast and listening to some worship music, and now Kennedy's out here playing. So I'm just gonna sit down, chill out, listen to some more podcasts until she gets tired of playing, and we're gonna head on home. There's nobody out here. You know why? Because all of the kids are at school. Before, there would have been kids out here, and now they're all at school. So there's that. So we over here park traveling, and I asked Kennedy if she want to walk to the other park. So there's like 3 parks in this one location, and this girl said no, let's walk. Mind you, I just finished walking an hour, and she been in the stroller, so I guess she don't care. But it's
It's bigger.
It's a bigger playground. And don't mind the lipstick all over her face. Girl, it's hot out here, okay? And I don't think it's even, it's 10:48, and the breeze has left. But there's 2 kids over here, so let's see how this goes. All right, so we just got in the house. Kennedy's washing her hands right now. I've already rolled out her biscuit, put her sauce on it, pour her cheese out. She's gonna get the seasonings, and she's gonna start making her food, and I'm about to go hop in the shower real quick. So before I take a shower, I'm gonna go ahead and pull these out. I'm gonna show you what I mean by they're ready to come out. Oh, this one. Oh, that one's not. So like this one, I just can pull it just a little bit. Nope, that one's in there too. I guess all the ones that are ready to come out. Nope, see? Like that one, all I had to do is just tug it a little bit and the whole thing came out. So what I'm gonna do is take all of these out, and then I'm gonna save these. I've been saving them, and then I'm gonna like crochet them in a little later. But for now, I need to wash my scalp, so I'm gonna take these out. All right, so it looks like this is all that's coming out. So in total, I think I have probably about 10 that have come out. Like I said, I'm gonna keep them and I'm gonna crochet them in. But I'm just gonna leave these in because I tugged on them like pretty hard, some of them, and I'm not trying to pull my hair out. But that means I could actually wash my scalp. So, you okay, Kenny? All right, so I tried to do this the lazy way and just count everything on the shelf, and then I realized, baby, the shelf needed a whole rehaul. I wanted everything to be up to date on my website. I had given away like a few things to people when they placed orders, so I need to make sure my count was correct. When I do inventory, I always make sure to at least put like 2 less than what I actually have, just in case I give things away, just in case maybe something's defective. I don't ever want someone to order something that I don't have in stock.
My makeup.
Okay, I'll see them. So it might be a little difficult to tell like what kind of system I have going on, but I'm counting all of the stock. I'm putting most of it in my back stock and just putting 2 of them on display. Later on, you're going to see me make the labels for the display. So this way, when I see someone's invoice for the order, it doesn't necessarily have the picture. So I usually have to pull up my website and then see the order number, like the number, and then get the picture. But this way, I'll actually associate like the number with the picture. I don't know if that makes sense at all. It just makes inventory and grabbing orders easier when I do it this way. And like I said, I also want to make sure everything was up to date. So you know me, I like to save coins. Even though I could use like my label maker to make the labels for these, I'm just gonna go ahead and type it out and then print it on my sticker paper and like make my own labels. It's just that simple. Girl, yes, you know I'm a full-time mama, okay? Full-time. So I have to stop and do Kennedy's hair, which is fine. I did get a chance to finish all my inventory. As you can see, we don't do her hair every day. This is probably like 2 weeks old at this point. So I'm just gonna take her braids down and give her some new ones. So, you know, she don't really like the blow dryer, so she's plugging her ears. But last time I blow dry her hair before I braid it, it made my work so much easier. So I can't not blow dry it again. Cause girl, all this hair, then she tender headed, it just be a lot. So I use this. I use Aussie products on her hair. I use Aussie shampoo. The serum that I'm using is Aussie, and I actually didn't condition her hair. I'm just gonna use my grease and Luster's Pink Oil Moisturizer. Also, when I part her hair, I don't try to make the parts neat. She is very tender-headed. She doesn't like the comb stabbing in her scalp, and I don't blame her. I don't like it either. So if I can't get the part precise, then I won't. I also am using the Blue Magic. The Blue Magic doesn't irritate her scalp. I used to use the little gem, and recently I noticed every time I use the gem, she's itching the front of her hair. So you know what? I just stopped using the gem. Even though it gets the hair really slick, like the shining gem, she might have like a small, allergic reaction to it, and it's really not worth it. So I moved her over here to this chair because it was just easier on my back to stand up, and she be moving around. Okay, she moving around a lot. It was easier on my back to stand up, so I moved her in this chair, and we'll actually probably do her hair from this chair from now on. I never leave her hair down. I usually always put it up. She will ask for like a certain hairstyle. So she asked for her hair to be styled a certain way in the front. And because I'm not that good with cornrowing, I try to use a different method. But I'm actually probably going to end up taking it down and just putting like a regular braid at the front. So girl, it's time to do these busted toes. Okay, these feet are crusty. I bought this little thing from Amazon. I don't know if you know, but it's actually illegal here in Texas to use this at like the nail salons. But sometimes, girl, the foot just be a little too crunchy for my taste. So I'm gonna go ahead and, girl, file that off, okay?
Yes, Kennedy.
So you know I love a makeshift spa. I'm just gonna set this up on my bathroom floor and do my feet. These nails are super cute, but I did end up cutting them down just because it's a little too long for my taste, okay? I do the butt test. I know that sounds wild, but I do, like, I'm gonna take a bath and see if everything's everything, and if it's not, we're not gonna have long nails like this. Good morning. I don't know if I can say good morning, even though it is morning. It's like, it looks like it's about to be 1 o'clock. It's 12:59. I think that's what it says. Let me see. Yep, 12:59. In case you think I'm telling a story. It's 12:59 a.m. and I was laying in bed and I was like, you know what? I'm really not sleepy. I am a bit hungry, but sleepy I'm not. So I'm going to stay in here and go ahead and, oh, my thing's blurry. Hold on. Maybe that'll make it better. Put some more light on over here. So instead of sitting in bed and doodling around on my phone, I'm actually gonna come in here and do my short for tomorrow. Sundays, I try to stay in bed and just chill out with my husband because, you know, it starts like the work week for him on Monday. So I try to do that. I try to do that both Sundays. More often than not, I do. And, you know, get myself a few, just rest to begin the week. So if I finish this all now, I'm gonna get rest anyway. But if I finish this all now, I don't have to interrupt it at any point tomorrow because I can have this. So I'm gonna do as much of this as I can. I want to show y'all this since I showed you guys a few inventory things in this video. These are some new bags that I bought. I bought white, so my colors are black and white. My Lorena colors are black and white. Most of my envelopes, washi tape, my primary ones, I did find black and white, but for these really big bags, I needed them to be here like the next day, and they didn't have any black ones that I saw that was reasonable price. So I was like, baby, it'd be all right. I'm gonna order these blue ones. They're cute or whatever. And then I also ordered these Amazon Basics. It's like we call it sheet protectors. And this is, girl, this is a 200 pack. So that's pretty good. So I'm gonna put this stuff away, do this work, and probably eat myself a little muffin while I'm doing it, because I'm probably gonna sleep in later, and that's fine too. Okay, so I'm gonna talk to you later. All right, so I wanted something really sweet, like a cookie or something, but I didn't feel like making cookies, so I decided to make these instead. It's monkey bread. I just added some walnuts and used a little brown sugar. So while my girl's making her breakfast, I'm gonna go ahead and make mine. This morning, I'm actually just gonna opt for this protein shake because I wanted to take a walk, baby, and it's too hot to have all that food on your stomach, okay? Okay. Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. These other books we're gonna bring back to the library.
Apple.
Good job. So after we run through our lesson, I tried to give her one thing that she can complete by herself. While she's completing that lesson, I'm actually going to go ahead and get ready to take our walk. So when she's done eating her breakfast, she can put on her clothes and we're ready to go. Here's that little nightlight. I showed you guys it earlier in this video, but it looks so cute once the room is dim. I'm going to go ahead and open up my room, make up my bed, and put on my clothes. Alright, so here's my little lunch kit. It's like an extension of my purse because I've been wearing a fanny pack, not a big purse. Kennedy's water bottle. Put my water bottle in there. Some Band-Aids, girl, because you never know. The antiseptic wipes and some nail clippers. And then here's just some Benadryl. Sunscreen. You put shorts on under your you put shorts on? You need to put shorts on under your dress. Shut that in there. And then I'm gonna fix a little snack and put it in this bag. And then here's our headphones. So her headphones charge overnight, and then my headphones are charging because I actually used them last night. So they're charging. So when I leave, I'm just gonna grab both of these, grab her iPad for the walk, and that's it, girl. All right, so here's the bag. Here's the headphones. This is Kennedy's bag. I actually usually bring this one. What's wrong? Actually, I'm still gonna bring this one. So these two need to go in the car. These are the grocery bags. Here, this is yours, Kenny. Oops. So I'm just gonna put this in here. You're welcome. Huh? And our books that we need to return. It came from this bag. So I totally forgot to pump up the tires to the stroller. I've never used this thing. It looks a little scary, but baby, it's supposed to be an air pump. So let's see. Let's try it out. Girl, we're done. It's actually 1 o'clock. I came out here, mind you, at 9, but we met up with my friend. We met up with our friends. My friend and Kennedy's friend. We had a good time. It's always a good time. I say it's always a good time. We've been friends forever, but it feels like we've been friends forever. But I got some work to do at home, and I don't have too long to do it. So I'm gonna see you guys a little later. So what's my biggest secret to getting it all done? There is a point in time where I shut down, okay? I shut it down. The kids have to go to their respective places, and I shut it down so I can get things done. It's actually 4 o'clock p.m. She does not have to go to bed at this time, but it's time for her to be in her room. I turn on her TV, even though she don't really watch it like that, and she'll play with her toys and make a mess out of her room. That's completely fine. But while I clean up the house and do all of my mommy chores, she's in her room and my son's in his room, okay? So let's get to cleaning. So most of the cleaning in this area is actually done by Kennedy. One of the rules is if you don't put it back, you can't pull out another toy. But some of the other things like cleaning the tables, I do not make her do and sweeping the floors. So I'm gonna move straight on into the kitchen. It took me about 20 minutes to unload the dishwasher, load the dirty dishes in, and get the kids' food ready simultaneously, okay? So no, it doesn't take long to tidy up, especially when you keep up on the tidying, but this is definitely a part of the nightly routine. So let's talk for a quick second about these bananas. Aldi, I was rocking with you. These grapes, they actually came from Kroger. My husband got them the other day. These bananas, however, Aldi has lost. We're not friends no more, okay? These bananas been sitting here for 2 weeks and they have not ripened. That's a problem. That's a problem. So I'm just gonna get fruit from elsewhere. I'm gonna continue to shop at Aldi, but we don't play fruit that don't get ripe. Something not right about that. And yes, while I threw that away, I did see that the trash can was a little dirty, so while I see it, girl, let me go ahead and wipe it. Kennedy, come get your food. Okay. Bring it, sit it on your table. So like I said, while I clean the kitchen, I actually got the kids' food ready as well. I'm going to go ahead and pack my husband's lunch. No, I do not usually pack my husband's lunch. He usually packs his lunch as soon as he comes in, but he got a little extra something going on at work, okay? Glory be to God. So I'm going to go ahead and prepare his lunch for him when he has to do these extra days, and I think he will appreciate that. I just grabbed his lunch kit from him when I picked up my son from school, so I'm going to go ahead and put his lunch together. Kylie, come get your food. Come get your food. Just like that, lunch is packed and dinner is prepared. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and clean up this part of the house. I'm just tidying it up. It's already clean, but this is my work area, and if I want to come in here late at night, the last thing I want to see is stuff all over the place. You know why? Because it's the first thing that I'm gonna do before I get to doing work. So I'm gonna put everything away. It also makes it easier for me in the morning. The lunch kit I'm gonna take in the kitchen and refill our water bottles. All right, girl, so I'm done for today. I took my shower and I'm about to wind down, okay, with me a nice little book and some lo-fi or some jazz beats, okay? Okay, so as always, if you have a question, ask a question, and I'll see you in the next video.